I'm Kevin.
And I'm CJ.
And you're watching This Week in Laketoria, a show where two cousins play video games and talk about entertainment and stuff. You know, movies, TV shows, video games, and everything in between. Today, we're still playing the game ESO. And, okay, I don't understand why this is all about. Okay, I'm moving away from here. But right now, we're about to go and explore this dungeon like we normally do.
With me.
No one's dancing with you. So, I guess today, let me introduce the guests before we get started. Our returning guest is Andy. Say hello to people, Andy.
Hey guys.
And
welcome
our next...
welcome back.
Yes. Yeah, welcome back. And our next guest is Jess,
so
CJ's wife. Hey, CJ's wife, Jess. Say hello.
Hi.
Oh, that's it? Just hi? No. What's up, people? How's it going?
You know what, Kevin? Why are you already starting with me?
Andy,
You said to say hello, so I said hi.
Listeners,
fine.
there's like this rivalry between my wife and Kevin. So when they go back and forth, just enjoy.
They're both fighting for your affections.
No, I'm not. She's just mean. Okay, anyway. Doesn't
Good,
matter.
'cause you would
Okay,
lose.
fine. So, CJ, what are we doing today in ESO?
We're going to go into this dungeon right here and kill some monsters and have some good conversation.
Alright then. So, without further ado, let's go in there and start killing things. So stop dancing so we can go. Jess is with us today as well. So, okay, cool. Just want to put that out there. Cool. So, as we go into the next section, is what's called Get to Know Our Guest, I'm going to ask each guest a question. And the reason why I do this is so we can get to better know them. So last time, I asked Andy to pick a number between 1 and 205. So I'm going to ask him to pick another number between 1 and 205. Not the one you said last time, you need a new one.
I won't pick 25 again, okay?
Okay. So, what's your new number?
New number is 87.
87! Alright. You guys doing okay? Continue
I'm gonna
killing
make you
things.
flip through all the pages.
Let me flip through all of them now.
I picked one in the middle so that you have to go to like some random page.
Okay. So you ready for your question?
I would just lie to you and tell you question one. That's probably what
Honestly, that's what I expected, but he literally has 205 questions here printed out.
Oh yeah, what do you gotta say about
the
that?
Honorable Ned Stark over here.
Yeah.
seriously
All right.
is.
Anyway, so you said 87, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 87. Question is: there are two types of people in this world. What are these two types?
Cool people that are left-handed and everybody else.
Okay. I guess. Wait, are you left-handed?
Yeah, I
The
am.
people
Oh,
who
okay.
are left-handed,
No, if you're left-handed, you're automatically cool. You might also be a dick.
I don't buy into that.
But you're still cool.
So,
All
on
right.
record, you would say, not including Oni, a ginger who is left-handed, you would consider cool.
Well, yeah. I mean, by default, I give lefties the benefit of the doubt. They're cool until proven otherwise, sort of like in our court system.
Oh, well, this show just got canceled. Have a great night, everybody.
Okay, fine.
Look,
We'll take that.
I'm very proud of my advantage in fights and other sports versus right-handed opponents.
See, I never knew you were left-handed. I don't know why I
I
never knew that.
just want to tell
I keep it on the DL so that I can abuse it.
In 29 years, Andy, this is the first time I've been disappointed by it.
That's fine. Look, I'm sorry that you aren't one of the marvelous 10%, okay?
Well, what if I'm ambidextrous? Can I be half cool?
Yeah. Oh no, you're cool. You
All
just aren't automatically cool because you're not left-handed.
So he had to work for it. Is that what you're
I
saying?
had to earn it.
I don't hang out with
No,
left-handers.
I'm happy.
Come on.
I mean, you're with Kevin right now.
Nope.
How come I
cool.
knew that?
That's
was
right.
A mile away?
Yeah, I'm cool. What do you say about that, Jess? Huh? Nothing.
I
All
don't
right,
think cool
fine.
people announce that they're cool.
Yeah, we get it. Left-handed people are cool, and if you're not left-handed, then you're not awesome by association. Apparently, that's what we're getting
Hear
from
that,
this.
Jess?
Shut up. Fine, Jess, it's your turn. Pick a number between 1 and 205.
168.
Okay.
Just
Very
read
specific
her
number.
one.
All right, 168. What's the best way
You
to
better
start
not
the
be
day?
question 1.
What's the best way to start your day? That's the question.
Best part
I can answer
of
that.
waking up.
You can answer it if you want. It's for the guests, so we can better know her. But not like we do. But anyway.
Me. My children are probably gonna hate my answer. I really much prefer to just stay asleep.
So you don't like. So it's not starting your day.
The best part of waking up is not waking up.
So the best part. So have you ever had a day where you just didn't start it? You're just like, no, I'm not doing anything today. I'm just gonna sit here.
The wrong way.
To be honest, yeah,
Oh,
when
God.
I was pregnant with Carter, I would wake up and I would stay in bed and just be like, nope, not doing this today. Because I could, because I didn't have anything else to do.
So that would be your ideal way then. That would be your
My
ideal way of starting your
is to
day.
just- Yes, be able to stay in bed. But now, kids, I can't do that, so I guess now that it has to change, my best way is just to wake up not to screaming children in my face and waking up on my own and then just kind of
This
eating
dungeon
and
ended fast.
Wait, was that seriously
going
the
about
end
the
of
rest of my day.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the boss episode.
Oh.
Wait, what? It's
Was
over?
that the boss?
I guess it just seemed easy because that other
Yeah.
player
Wait, what was the
joined in.
boss?
It was a
Yeah,
big
what was the
tiger.
boss? Oh.
See that white tiger that's still
No, it was
there?
one of the tigers.
Huh.
Oh.
I
Okay.
ordered white tigers.
Well done.
All right.
Inside joke if you guys watch the credits.
Ugh. Hashtag critic.
The great and powerful Duke.
All right, so
Are people
What a
using
catastrophe.
are people using my word Quizabuck?
that's a
No.
catastrophe.
Wow, that's a Duke catastrophe.
All right. Okay. Wait. So then, is this? Are we just gonna go exploring through the rest of the dungeon then?
Yeah, let's walk around, kill some tigers, get some levels, get some treasure.
Okay.
That's
Fine.
not someone's pet.
So then, since we
To go
finished the
back to
guest.
Jess's question,
Well, she just said that the best part of best way of starting her day is not starting her
die.
day.
I
Okay.
call BS. There's plenty of times she has started her day great where I rolled her over and said, hey, are we doing this or what?
Well, now this has officially been demonetized.
Damn it.
And I can't speak for her, but I know my day started pretty awesome off of that.
Well, I would rather just start my day by just staying in bed and not having to get up.
Well, I mean,
Now,
technically,
that's
you
gonna start my
don't
day.
have to get up.
Well, no, I mean,
Yes, she does.
I have children who need to be taken care of. So the best way now is just waking up on my own and not to screaming children in my
Look,
face.
they can both walk. Just tell them to come to you. That's all.
They come to me and then they wake me up.
That's the problem.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
No, we're leaving the dungeon. I'm gonna
Okay,
take us
well-
to another dungeon. You guys follow me.
Fine. We'll follow you, and as we're following you, we'll go into our next section, which is our cousin catch up. And I'm gonna ask you, what did you do this week, CJ?
It has been a up and down week. Before we start out, I want to say shout out to my brother-in-law Josh, who is in a car accident. Thank God for a seatbelt. So anyone who thinks it's cool to not wear a seatbelt, you could die, and that's not
Damn.
cool. So shout out to Josh, and I'm happy he's here with us. Josh, yo, what's up? That's him in the background. Shout out, you know, he's still here and everything. He's all good and all that. His car is not, but he likes to say, you know, you can replace a car, but you can't replace Josh. I replied, his parents are 9 months away from replacing a Josh if they need to.
Dang.
But, you never know. But anyway, besides that, it's been a pretty good week. I finished the paperwork for my son to get into a lottery to go to a charter school.
Okay.
because Coatesville area school district sucks.
Wait.
And
Kevin, or CJ, you know we have to call it Carter School.
yes, I told Carter after like the whole ordeal of me getting all the paperwork in that he better get straight fucking A's for like the rest of his life for all that hassle. You don't understand like how much work that was.
Oh no, I believe it.
But like they wanted 2 proofs of like residency, and I'm giving him all this proof of my residency, and like, nope, this isn't acceptable. This isn't acceptable. Then finally I was like, I'm just gonna send you my wife's ID. And they're like, well, is she the mother of Carter? And I'm like,
No.
yeah.
No worries. So then you enrolled your kid into charter
Well,
school?
no, he did
Well,
paperwork.
Oh, we did
the worst
paperwork.
part is it's not even an enrollment. You get
Yeah,
to
it's a lottery. Yeah, the charter
then we'll
schools
decide,
out there are so highly regarded that like their positions are full up all the time, so they do it through a lottery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, we don't have the nice
Oh.
closed campuses like you have out here, so
Right. Well, no. Oh, I guess so. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe.
Or
All
the
right.
nice
I'm
open
still trying to
campuses, I should
navigate
say.
around to get us to this. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna fast travel over to where we're going,
Okay.
and then you guys just fast travel on me.
Okay. We can do that.
I'm headed there now. How
So-
was your weekend?
Oh my gosh. I did some. Well, I didn't really do any stuff. We went to a Korean restaurant called the Tofu House, and I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what I ordered. I know I got beef, and they had a lot of sides. And I think the Korean dish is known for their sides.
You went to a tofu house and ordered beef?
Well, it was called Tofu
The place
House.
is called Tofu House.
So-
Okay, I'm with you now.
So we went there, and I guess
It's just a Korean restaurant.
yeah, it was a
but
Korean restaurant.
It's really good.
And I was like throwing a fit because they had like this appetizer that was like $20, and the appetizer was basically 3 pounds of fried chicken, but it's Korean fried chicken. So I'm just like, well, what's the deal with this? Why are they
It's
doing
super
this?
Good.
It was really good, but I was like, why isn't this a meal? And we got into this discussion
Well, it was
about
like
sharing.
It was a table-side appetizer, man.
Yeah, but that should have been like a meal. You can share meals also. And the way everything was set up, we could have. Well, I don't think we
but
would have.
no one- Here's the thing: it was considered an appetizer because that's what fried chicken is considered in Korean culture. It's an appetizer. You usually get it as like a side with beer, like in Korea.
Then why would they give us 3 pounds? That's what I don't understand.
Because that's what you get when you order it as like a group. The idea is that you could go in there with like 3 or 4 people, order $20 worth of wings basically, and everyone gets a round of beer, and that's it. You just drink beer and eat fried chicken. I'm not even joking. In Korean culture,
That
it's called
sounds like a really
it's called
fun
mekju.
night.
We're drinking beer and eating fried
That
chicken.
sounds like
Yeah.
like what I'm doing post episode.
The Korean culture for drinking and stuff like that, they do a lot of things right, like getting completely annihilated. I am trying to go to South Korea like in May or something to visit a friend, and I want to get hammered.
So
You said
yeah.
that so casually.
So,
Going to South Korea, man.
but yeah,
It's not
but that's
that
what we're
big a
doing.
deal. You don't have to be.
I'll
You don't
make a
have
deal
to
with
be
you,
rich.
Andy.
You don't have to be rich to travel. I'm pretty much dead
True.
broke. Like,
I'll make a deal with you, Andy. You can go to South Korea, but you have to be here at the beginning of May.
okay,
Wow, what's happening in May?
baby.
My
Oh
daughter's
yeah,
born.
that's right.
Wow, Kevin. Wow.
Kevin, come on, man.
And Andy hasn't missed the birth of my kids yet.
Yeah, that's
Kevin
right.
has missed
I'm 2 for 2 so far.
Wait, did you go underground?
Nah, I think he's just glitching.
Oh.
He's
Yeah, I
just
think you
really,
guys are glitching,
really
too.
glitched.
Oh, that's,
Yeah, 'cause I
that's
look
scary.
back and you guys are underground.
Is where we're going to?
In here?
Yeah, you ready to go?
Alright, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going in.
In Kevin's defense, the first one was not his fault.
What first one?
The first child that you
Carter's
missed.
lazy.
Oh,
Carter did not want to leave.
I was there. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I was
You were
waiting there.
You were in town for like a week.
Yeah, I was.
Or whatever.
I'm waiting.
That kid waited a week.
I went from the hospital to the airport. I'm like, come on out, hurry up.
Carter was born like the day after you left.
As soon as I touched it, it's like, oh, the baby's born. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Whatever, that's fine. Maybe next time, I guess. Yeah.
You can come in May and be here for Arabella.
Yeah, and this one will definitely come when you're here because it's planned C-section. So.
Oh, so it's happening regardless.
Well,
You're coming out.
It's happening.
You already had a C-section, right? So they have to do C-sections now?
Well, for me they do. You can
That's what I mean.
go natural after a C-section, but
okay.
me personally cannot because we tried that last time and it didn't work.
Gotcha.
So.
But, okay, fine. At this point, yeah, that was basically my day. Went to a Korean place. Oh, yeah, we went to a bar, and everyone wanted to be my friend, and...
Oh, that was freaking funny, though.
That was so freaking awkward.
It, I think it's because of the fact there's, like, maybe 10 black people in Reno, but... but everyone...
Did they all think you were Kanye West?
Basically, like, everyone...
No, Mos
jumped up
Def.
to
It was Mos Def. Oh, you look a lot like Mos Def. I'm like, what's he done recently?
what?
For me to look like that.
And nothing.
Seriously?
Yeah, I can see most stuff. No, you know,
I
it's
just
your
thought it
hairline.
was hilarious.
Thanks, yes. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
My
you know
hairline.
you know what it is? You know what it is? Most people probably out there who know who Mos Def is remembers him from Be Kind Rewind, and you kind of have the same mannerism and attitude. Most definitely.
I'm trying to remember the... Oh, damn it. I'm trying to remember the
I like
movie
how
now.
you moved right into
I
that,
did.
by the way.
Shit. There we go.
The only movie with Jack Black that's worth watching.
What? You didn't... well, that's... I don't know. I like Jack Black.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Is it because his last name is Black?
Yes, that's exactly why. That's exactly why I like Jack Black. Only because of his last name. Nothing to do with, you know, his talent or anything.
Skibadoo-dee.
You know, you could pass for a young Sherman Hemsley.
Oh, come on! My hairline is not that bad.
Yeah.
Moving
Oh,
on.
wait, are we
I
talking
can't
this
wait
out?
for us to get like a cease and desist from Sherman Hemsley now. He's like, you had...
he's dead.
He's
So-
dead! He's dead! We're not gonna... Yeah.
Well, from his estate then, where they're like, that was defamation of character, and you go to jail.
It's like, oh, it's a mistake.
You also kind of
Yes.
look like a younger Stephen A. Smith, but darker.
Really?
Search that backpack.
A little bit.
You're right, I'm going to...
You know what
looks
it
like
is?
a
It's
quest
just your
art.
hairline.
Well, I think it's the finish. That's how you finish it, or whatever.
Wow.
Because the one dude was like, hey, do
That's
some
right.
stuff.
Cool. Alright. Started things up. Oh, God!
Ah,
Guy shot over here.
where?
Okay, die.
Dude, you should still...
Sorry, Kevin. I'm
Snipe that
abandoning
bad
you
boy.
for Sky Shore.
I'll help you out, yeah.
It's all good.
I got him. Alright, where you found the skyscraper?
There's this
Oh,
guy
it's
shot
there.
up here.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, wait, where were we? Oh, yeah.
But no, it was actually very funny. Like, everyone was coming up to him in the bar, being like, hey, can you take pictures with us? And stuff like that.
I hate going out.
You know what it is? It's all the people who are closet racists who want to say they have a black.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly it.
Well, I didn't take a pic. Well, I wasn't like, I was like, hey, what's up? Let's go. Everyone tried to be my friend. I'm like, I don't know you. I think I called one guy out because he was so drunk. The other guy, what was it? His name is Greg. He was cool. He was legitimately a cool person who was just trying to start a conversation up because I was waiting. Oh, because I was getting your hot buttered rum or something.
I don't remember.
And it was hot buttered rum, and he liked the drink, and that's the only reason why he talked to me.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm like, all right,
well, then you're
that's
welcome,
cool.
Kevin. I gave you a conversation.
He was actually legitimate. Everyone else was just drunk and annoying.
What I thought was funny though is at the end when like it turns out that he knows Danielle too.
Oh yeah, when Danielle showed up, and I was just like, ah, Jesus Christ.
She
And,
guilt tripped you so
oh
hard.
my
for not
God,
telling
you should
me
have.
you were
Oh,
going
those
out.
texts. She was so mad at me. But yeah, so that was my day. That was my weekend. Went to the bar. We grabbed a couple of drinks, got Korean food, and yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all good stuff.
When I come out there, you gotta be on the fried
Yo.
chicken appetizer.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll take you to the tofu house. I mean, I wasn't
CJ,
disappointed.
Nah, we can do you one better. We'll go to the all-you-can-eat Korean place.
Oh, you mean Korean barbecue? Yeah.
The all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. Because you can still get wings there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
but
crap.
I'm just saying, it wasn't the same.
Andy, remember when we went to the cabin and we passed all you can eat Taco Bell KFC?
Oh my god, yes. It was like the only clean Taco Bell or KFC I'd ever been in, and that's because we were in the middle of the mountains, so like they had nothing to do
Not
except
many
clean
people
the
come
bathroom.
Well, that must have been nice, though.
It was actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had an all-you-can-eat fried chicken buffet at the KFC there. It was like that shows you how many people actually go there.
Huh, that's crazy. Okay. Well then, moving on. We're gonna go to the topic on, what was it, Grownish. So, the TV show Grownish, which is the spin-off of Blackish, aired last week. And I figured this would be a cool topic to talk about because I was reading an article, and the article kind of made some parallels saying that this would be the new Different World. And I love Different World, the TV. I love Different World, the TV show about, going to college. And basically the spin-off of the Cosby Show. And I went to go watch it because everyone else said that it was everyone else said that Grownish was a really good show. Or at least the premiere was very impressive. So I figured, hey, everyone watch this and we'll talk about this and have our thoughts and opinions on it. So I'll start with you, CJ. How did you feel? How did you feel about the TV show, or the first 3 or 2 episodes?
I felt really good about it. One thing I was afraid of is that it was just going to be an extension of Blackish.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where they happen to just be in school. But I like how they're attacking real problems that people face going off to college, being away from home for the first time, and having to make those adjustments and become young adults on the fly. So the fact that it stood out as its own thing, just happened to have the character from Blackish on that, I really enjoyed it. As to its parallels to a different world, I can see some of them. I think my problem with a different world is that show is created for Lisa Bonet, Denise, to go off to school.
Right.
The Cosby Show, and then she wasn't on the thing.
So we don't know what its ultimate potential would have been.
Yeah, sure, don't get me wrong, but as to it being a good spin-off, after season 1 it was just its own thing because Denise wasn't there.
Right.
Where with this show, I'll be happy to see, not in any episode soon, but cast members from Blackish visiting, or her going home with one of her classmates, and with Freeform, I believe, being owned by ABC,
Right.
being able to use all the characters from both shows on both shows, for the holiday specials, things like that. I think you potentially have something very special in this TV show, and it's also a really good start. And you don't get that really on TV. I think me and you talked before how TV shows you're sink and swim after 1 or 2 seasons, and you're lucky if you get a 4th season. Where ABC has been strong with their TV shows, of giving them great time to develop as TV shows. And Blackish has a great development, and a great following. And Grownish looks like it's on the same path. Also a really good start.
Oh, well, I mean, being that I enjoyed the Blackish TV show, and I do like Grownish as well. I was very impressed with what they did. I guess I mean, you're right. It is kind of the show was meant for, I guess Denise, but she wasn't there for the whole thing. But overall, I mean, I kind of agree with what everyone is saying about the show, and that I won't say the topics that are being tackled, but they are. I think they are taking what is it, liberties or not liberties, risks that normal TV shows wouldn't do, and especially for ABC. And all I'm talking about is her just taking the Adderall and trying to get I
Yeah,
guess
but I think
her
that's
paper
why it's
written.
on Freeform. That's why it's on Freeform and on late, I think. Because Freeform, I think Jess was telling me the other day,
Yeah.
they're trying to do more edgy content.
Yeah, ABC Family actually switched to Freeform. That way they could do, you know, riskier things, more adult things and stuff. Because everybody is like associating ABC Family with, you know, family shows that, you know, all
Harry
ages and
Potter
stuff.
marathons.
But this,
like every
yeah,
weekend.
this way they can do those more, you know, edgy topics. They're able to, you know, with her taking, you know, the Adderall and stuff like that and all, they're able to do those things now because they've changed. So,
Can I take a quick moment before we move on with this subject?
Right.
I want to put a little poll out there for our listeners. What's overplayed more? Harry Potter marathons on Freeform ABC Family or Baby Boy on BET?
Baby Boy, hate that movie. Harry Potter's good.
Sure. Every other day,
Thing.
Baby Boy's on BET for some reason. It's like they have nothing to play at night.
So, I'm having some technical difficulties here getting out.
Shit, we ran out of our library. We
Yeah.
gotta put Baby Boy on.
I'm having the same. I am having the same issue. I can't get out either. I don't know what's going on.
Aren't you
Oh,
supposed
wow,
to
and
go
I'm
out through
standing
that one door?
looking at the door. So I guess
Well,
I'll come
we
back
can't get out. I don't know what's going on. Did we?
know.
No,
I was
because you guys are
outside.
at the different exit. Go back, turn around.
Wait,
You
where-
can see where his icon is on the map there.
Right now I'm loading.
This one?
Right now, I think he was.
No, not that way.
Yeah, I think he's up there. Yeah, that's where he
Alright,
is.
so you guys just didn't follow me out. No wonder you guys can leave.
Well, but
I
still,
was
why
following
can't
the
we go
wrong
through the
person.
other exit? No, what, Kevin? Oh,
Wait, can we go through
but
that
no,
way?
I,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why they're able to do like those like themes now, cause yeah. But what
Well,
else
yeah,
were you saying
it's
about
just
it,
like
Kevin?
no. I was just saying that they were taking some risks by doing that, just by introducing the characters and the sheer fact that one of the characters is a drug dealer, and it's like, well, we're okay with that because he's not your typical drug dealer. He's like, well, this is what I do.
He didn't even realize he was a drug dealer.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing. It was
Was
like,
the
oh
thing.
yeah, I guess I really am a drug dealer.
No, it wasn't even, oh man, I guess I am. He was like, oh my god, I'm a drug dealer. He had a shocking revelation.
And I think it's
I
kind of
will
cool that
say
they
this
took
about
that
the-
risk. Uh-huh.
I will say one thing I didn't like about the show, and this is me just nitpicking.
Yeah.
I hate rat tails.
Oh god.
I hated them.
Look,
I hated it on my friend TJ McLean in 3rd grade.
Yo, I was just
I
about to
hated
bring
it.
him up, CJ.
he
Is that his real
was
name?
ready
Because
to turn the show
it
off.
actually was.
oh my God, why would you say him by name?
Because he's like family. I don't care if he hears it. He knows I hated it.
But,
Oh,
He
his
doesn't
rat
have
tail?
it now, so you can't complain. Yeah.
CJ was ready to turn the show off when he saw it.
Especially
I had to,
when
like,
she was
drive
like,
him to
he
continue watching.
he pulled off a rat tail. No, he didn't.
What did she
No
call it?
one
They didn't,
pulled-
they didn't
Yeah,
call it a rat tail.
I
What was
forget what they
it?
called it.
A ducktail, right?
Ducktail.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's just
Hey Jess,
the new
have
age
you ever
slang.
seen a ducktail?
Let's not. No, we're not getting into this conversation. We are not.
Yes,
We're
I
talking
have.
about Grownish. We are not
Okay.
getting into this.
Okay.
Oh my
Sorry,
God, no.
I couldn't
Oh my
resist.
God, that's just no. Anyway,
That was
no.
a good one.
My only nitpick about it was I understand that the people from Blackish did write it. I was just kind of hoping that she wouldn't break the fourth wall. I
Why?
kind of wish it was. Well, maybe it's just I feel like breaking the fourth wall is kind of played out, or more along just lazy writing. Because it's just like like that first episode where you're introduced to all those people, it's basically her going, yeah, these are what all these people's deals are. I already know them. This is my story. I'm telling you all this, instead of us actually, learning who the characters are on our own.
Old friends catching up after a long absence. I don't want to blow my cover just asking for help.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
I need an assistant.
I
to
feel like
tasks.
for a
You've
show
got the
like
right
that,
look about you.
it's more
I'm
just
part of an
following
undercover
format
investigation
for
into a string
viewers
of
that are
thefts
used to
in
Blackish.
Blackish, and yeah, I understood that.
Anthony Anderson does it in Blackish. So
Right.
it doesn't bother you as much as it. If this is a brand new show, I'd probably be annoyed by it. But because it's a spin-off, I'm kind of like, you know what? That's cool. I'm cool with it.
Yes. So then, all right, Jess, you saw the first 2 episodes, right?
Yep.
So out of 10, what would you give the first 2 episodes of Grownish?
I'm gonna give them probably a 7 right now. I think it's a good start, and I want to see where it goes.
So you agree? So you think it was a good start then?
I think it's a good start, yeah. But, I definitely need to see more to really form a full opinion of it. But I'm excited to keep watching it to see where it goes. I'm pretty excited about, the issues that, they're bringing up. And I'm hoping that, they'll continue to bring up and stuff.
Okay. What about you, CJ? Out of 10, what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 8.
An 8?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
'Cause I like the characters, and I feel already invested in the show. And I'm not talking about just like the characters that you're used to.
Right.
I actually like the new character, with the exception of the guy with the rat tail. I like the new character.
Okay.
And even the guy with the rat tail, the only thing that annoys me about him is his rat
Is
tail.
the rat?
You guys should fast travel it to me.
I'm doing it.
Fast travel to me, Kev.
All right.
Aside from that, I like the characters. It seems like a strong show, and you don't get shows that go there really. You know what I mean? You don't get that edgy programming right now.
Right.
So it's a nice change of pace that I'm enjoying.
I feel like this is a show that is going there with those things, but it's not geared towards only adults. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like most of the shows where you get all that edgy, it's purely adult shows. Where this, younger people can watch too.
All right. Well, what about you, Andy? What would you give the show out of 10? Or I guess after watching the first
We're
2
going somewhere?
episodes.
Where'd you
I'll
guys go?
probably be the lowest score. I was thinking like 5.5, 6, something
Okay.
like that.
Why would you say that?
I never watched Blackish,
Okay.
so the style for the show was actually a little bit off-putting, like what you mentioned, where she's constantly breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
But that's only because I didn't have anything to reference it, I guess.
Right.
So I was glad that they took an approach to doing some of the edgier stuff, and that's probably the only reason I rated it so high. It wasn't a bad show, it's just I feel like it's one of those shows that you can't really appreciate unless you've watched the material it's based off of,
Right.
being that it's a spin-off show. So with that in mind, I'd probably give it like a 1 or 2 point bump had I seen
Blackish before.
Blackish before.
That's
But
fine. Well,
I will say
I would put
Dion
it.
Cole is my favorite character.
Well, yeah, he was the well, I guess he kind of stole. I don't know if he stole the episode, but those box of puppies did make me laugh.
That was great. I love drones.
But I mean, I think I would give it a 7. And the reason why I give it a 7 is, like I said before, I was hoping they would do something a little bit different, since they are kind of being a little risque and taking other chances in what they're doing. I was kind of hoping that, well, I guess the fourth wall just kind of turns me off a little bit. And it worked for Blackish, and I was kind of hoping they would do something different. And then other than that, I didn't have any issues with the characters. It's just, it kind of felt like by the second episode, they were all already friends. Just because of that little moment they had in drone class. And I understand that that was the idea and that was the
I
point,
remember too.
and they were sharing their things.
Yeah, I remember her and the one guy with the rat tail.
Yeah.
They met each other in Blackish.
Oh yeah, that's right. But what about
So
the
that was
rest of
kind
them?
of
But what about the rest of the people there though?
Well, I think the rest of the people were one of those convenient things where they try to do like a little breakfast club riff
And he's
bring
not even.
characters in.
I do have
Yeah.
to say I did dislike the fact that they just blatantly stole the ending from Breakfast Club.
And I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure that was their
that
idea, and
I
that
know
was
it was
fine.
their intention, but
I think it was a lazy way to bring in characters that I can live with because I do like Blackish, and I want to just get on with the story. You know what I
Right.
mean? But if I was coming into this show new and haven't seen Blackish, I would be in Andy's boat, where there's a lot of things that wasn't too convenient. There's a lot of off-putting things to it. But yeah, I think having seen Blackish, knowing that she met some of the characters on her college tour,
Right.
I could forgive some of it.
Not all of
About to
it.
get eaten.
Well, he didn't have a rat tail on his college tour. And if he did, I probably
Alright.
complained about it then too. I just forgot.
So then overall, we liked Grownish. It came out positive overall, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Well then, I guess that ends that part of the discussion. So now we're at the end part of our show, where we have any final thoughts or anyone wants to say anything or plug anything before we go. Any final thoughts from you, CJ?
I'm gonna say, nah.
Another
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
That's the word of the day.
It's nah. What about you, Jess?
No, I do have a.
Alright,
His final
fine.
thought
Alright,
is
what
interrupt
is
his
it?
wife.
Okay.
I need Bill Lawrence to make me another TV show. The creator of TV Town, Scrubs, and Spin City. I didn't like the last one he did with Michael DeLay.
Well, what about Zach
Whoever
Braff's new
it is.
TV show?
Is that
Where
Bill
he's a
Lawrence
podcast?
now, or is that Zach
I don't know if
Braff?
that's Bill Lawrence, but he still does
See,
the overview.
I don't like Zach Braff without Bill Lawrence.
Alright, fine. So Bill Lawrence needs to make more TV shows for you? Is that it?
Yes, or he needs to come back and I don't want to say reignite Scrubs because that was ruined for me. But
Right.
even if you did something in that, I want to see a show that's in a connected universe with Spin City and Scrubs all in one, and recurring characters from both shows going back and forth in that show. I think that would be a really good show. Make it
You
like
want
a
a shared so you want a shared universe with all the funny people from Scrubs and Spin City.
You know what you do?
And put them back in there.
You know what you do?
What?
Wait, I got it. No.
Wait,
guys.
wait.
I have the name for the show. It's a political show using the characters from Spin City and Scrubs, and we call it Spin Doctors.
Oh my god.
That's a good idea, but I'm gonna do you one even better.
No.
I'm gonna do you one even better.
All right.
Green light the show that JD fantasized about with Ted and the janitor.
Dr. Acula?
Called Legal Custodians.
Legal custodians.
I like that too. I'm still working on a pitch for my show.
Just
where
give
it's like
Ted a
British.
show. Just give
No,
Teddy
no.
Buckland a show. He needs a win.
CJ, it's
He needs a win. Okay, that's terrific.
It's gonna be a show about British royalty that are also Transformers, and I'm calling it Justicars.
All right, so we have the final thought now. All right, we have the final thought. All right, we're leaving. Anyone want to plug anything before we end?
Bill Lawrence, please make this show.
All right, fine.
That's
Anything
it.
else?
No, we don't care about likes or subscriptions, just Bill Lawrence.
Make every show. All right, that's
like
great.
Subscribe our show. Like I said earlier, shout out to Josh. I'm glad you're okay. Shout out to another Josh. Josh Etheridge got married this past weekend.
Oh, really?
An
Congratulations
old friend
to
of
him.
me and Andy. Me and Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he got married. So shout out to him.
excellent.
Shout out to all the Josh.
All right, fine, yes.
That's right. All you Joshes out there, you're cool. And if you're left-handed and also named Josh, you're extra cool.
All right,
And if
then
you have a
fine.
rat tail, you won't be cool until you get a haircut.
Here we go. Yeah, all right. So we're all going to do our sign-off thing. So what I did is I was trying to think of something to say at the end of every show, and I couldn't quite figure out what my thing was going to be since all you came up with your thing. So I got like a thing of 20 things to say, and I rolled a dice, and I got 15. So I'm just going to say this as I end the show. So you guys go ahead and say your sign-off thing. I'm going to say my thing, and I'll just end the episode.
We're legal.
Who are you guys? All right, fine. How about you, Andy?
Have a good night, guys.
Okay. Well, here's my thing. So someone protect me, because it's a long one. Don't spend
Oh,
$2
fine, Kevin, I don't get
on
one.
clean. You know what? I don't even really. Okay. Do it again now.
No,
Here
no,
it is.
it's fine. Nope,
Okay.
nope.
Here we go. All right. Fine. Okay. Cool. All right. This is Kevin saying, don't spend $2 on a dry clean shirt. Donate it to the Salvation Army instead. They'll clean it, put it on the hanger. Next morning, buy it back for 75 cents. Take it easy, everybody.
You're a terrible person.